was pretty good.
That was actually pretty good.
I was actually kind of happy by that. Oh my god, I was impressed.
Welcome to the pit.
That's it. Hello guys, we're back with episode 3. If you didn't see the other video, it's probably because it got blocked in your country.
We tried something and
didn't work that well. Reacting to Marilyn Manson music videos don't end up as well as they really think they are. Maybe
I want to know what's the secret. Okay, YouTube, tell us the secret. I see all of these reaction channels. No, it is music videos. Are you sure? Okay, there's a reaction channel that I actually do watch like pretty regularly. It's called Reaction Therapy. I already showed it to you before, but they do all the time, and like they'll pause the video, give some insight or whatever, and then they keep playing the music video, like exactly like we were doing, and they never get anything for it. Maybe I don't know how big it was on the screen, but maybe it was because of how big it was on the screen.
I don't know.
We weren't I feel like I didn't 90% of the screen or something like that.
Can give a warning all you want beforehand. We don't own this content, and then it's like, well, we can't react to it. We provided commentary, and I altered the footage a little bit with color correction, but
maybe it was too
maybe
subtle or
something. I don't know. I screwed it up.
Maybe that's something we can research and do later. But I think for now we're just gonna.
Just not do it because I really wanted to do Opeth and react to Opeth. We'll do it on the side. We'll do it on the side with a side of fries and baked potato.
Yeah,
don't know what I
fries and baked potato.
Private side of fries and baked potato. Don't know why I was saying that. Yeah, welcome to the pit, guys. Now we're gonna be doing. This is gonna be kind of a shit. This is gonna be a short episode. Now that I think about it, like this isn't.
No, it's not. It's gonna be a fine episode. You don't know how long I'm gonna rant in the news section.
No, I don't actually. That's a good point. That's a good point. I don't think it's going to be as. Let's just get into it. Let's just get into the news. Let's talk about it because I know you really want to
talk about the news instantly.
Yeah, let's do it.
Do you have any news first before I start talking?
No.
This is like me about to take a shower and like, hey, do you need to take a piss really quick?
Before you go? No. I can rant if you want about something that's been on my mind.
Oh, well, sure. Go ahead.
Well, sure. Go ahead. Okay. Gojira's performance at the Olympics recently.
Yeah. Okay.
I
know what you're talking about.
I know you're talking about. Everyone's been calling it satanic. And I'm over here like, listen, guys, I'm a Christian. All right. That's what I believe in. And I don't think there's anything wrong with that at all. Any religion who wants to listen to metal music, I think is so cool. Guys, please, for the love of God, stop labeling everything as satanic. It's not satanic. It's just the whole thing is about Marie Antoinette and the French Revolution. It clearly is. It's not satanic. It's just right there because the same castle they played in was where Marie Antoinette was kept captive there, I think, or was jailed. I don't know the full story of it. I don't pay attention to French history enough as it is, so that's all I know that happened. So stop calling it satanic because it's not satanic, and they have every right to make fun of you for it because it's stupid. Jesus, just chill. Take your foot off the gas pedal. My God.
Hold on. I remember seeing something about it.
Other than Mario Duplantier making memes on Instagram. That was fun.
No, he didn't just make memes. He actually came out and made a statement. If you don't mind if I read some of this.
Joe, was it Joe or Mario? Because Joe made a statement, but I believe
Mario. It was Joe. Yeah, I'm talking about Joe.
Okay, all right, yeah, then he.
Joe said it's none of that. It's French history. It's French charm. Beheaded people, red wine, blood all over the place. It's romantic. It's normal.
I don't think that's romantic, Joe, but all right.
It's cool. That's just a quote from him.
If you think it's romantic, that's fine. I don't think it's romantic, but we can have the difference of opinions. If that's okay. If he thinks it's romantic,
it's romantic. Cool. It's normal.
That's cool. That's cool. I guess I don't really think that's romantic. I think it's badass, but I don't think it's badass, but I think it's pretty cool. Right. I think it's badass.
Edit that out. You're gonna edit that out. So.
No, I'm not gonna edit that out because that's hilarious.
What if I make you edit it out?
What you gonna do? I post everything.
But yeah, I just thought it was really fun. I think it's just a lot of people being like, oh my gosh. They're playing metal at the Olympics right next to, what was it, Celine Dion and Lady Gaga, right?
Yeah. If it was like Metallica or something, then no one would really budge. Yeah.
Yeah, I think it's just because not a lot of people know about Gojira, so it's this new band, and then they're playing death metal music, and
which is fucking weird because they've been around for A, 20 years, and B, all of their music is about the environment and shit, like trees and flying whales. Like, no, it's not about anything satanic. It's about the environment and Earth. That is it. It's not like they just been doing that for 20 years and then act like it's okay. Like, God, it's just
Yeah, you could choose a lot more. You could choose a lot of other like metal bands, and like, yeah, it's a very big staple in metal. But them, I don't think so. I mean,
no.
I could be just like eating my own words here, but I can't remember any of their lyrics like implying any of that.
Never, none of their lyrics.
Maybe more of a just like more of a like worldly spiritual sense.
Yeah, that's all they do.
Stuff like that, but I don't.
There's never been an occasion I've seen them literally talk about anything other
than... You would know.
Like,
you're really the Gojira fan.
I've never heard another thing about anything other than the environment and believing in yourself and self-healing. Very spiritual stuff.
And the ocean planet
and the toxic garbage island
and the remembrance. Yeah, I know. Yeah. And the Indians, dude.
That's just a song. That's just a song. I don't want to.
I've just been naming songs the whole time.
I know. I just because people who aren't listening to Gojira is like, why did he say Indians? Like,
and the chant and
God, the chant so much
and the link.
I know you really want to get on to the other topic though, and I would like.
Can we?
Yeah, you can.
So, Slipknot. Those guys, they just started the first leg of their tour, and they've been going for their 25th anniversary tour in, I think they played in Pennsylvania already, but the first show was in Noblesville, Indiana, and they're doing an anniversary tour, playing their entire first album plus a couple of other songs that are technically in the first album and stuff like that, even if it's not like listed or whatever. They have Purity and they have Mudslide and Dreamweaver and a couple, I don't know. Anyway, I'll get into those songs in a second, but everybody's been loving it so far. The OG vibes that people have just been really asking for the last couple of album cycles, if we are going to be honest with ourselves. And so I thought it was really cool. They took an old idea and they made it. They really just reused the idea, but they used to open their concerts by playing this country song by Billy Joe Spears called "Get Behind Me, Satan, and Push." And then, like, as the song was ending, it would be like distorted and like start like looping like the last line that she kept saying, and then it would go into the intro song, which is 742617000027, which is like the little number on their barcodes or whatever on their jumpsuits. And they did the same thing with Dreamweaver, which is a Gary Wright song, and it would lead into the same intro song from the album. So I thought that was kind of cool to see. I'm not gonna lie. But yeah, they have a bunch of songs that they haven't played in years and years and years. They haven't played Sick since 2012. They haven't played since 2012. I know. They haven't played Me Inside since 2015. They haven't played No Life since 2000. They haven't played Only One since 2012. And then they haven't played Scissors since 2000. And Scissors is like top 3 Slipknot songs of all time for me. I'm not going to lie. So
I think this is like one of the biggest resurgences and comebacks for a band. I thought with the firings that was going on with the band towards the latter end, I think 2022, 2023, that they were done for. What a fucking bounce back. Like, wow. Like that is almost unheard of for a metal band. They are back to the fold. That, like, going back to the 90s thing was one of the best marketing things they could have ever done. Like, in terms of business, that was the most genius thing that ever worked, and it paid off, and it is doing wonders for the band again. Genuinely.
Their shows are selling out left and right. Like, it's crazy. And they've got a European tour right after this, and then I think they're touching down in some other countries after that. They've got like 3 legs to this tour. They always tour for like super long cycles and stuff like that, but they're just playing old song. They're not playing anything like Iowa forwards. They're not playing a single song from there. And honestly, I think it's for the. I think this
It
tour
absolutely
is gonna be awesome.
is.
I think everyone's really happy with it.
I think it's definitely breathing light into Corey because I know he canceled tours because he was struggling with mental health, and I think going back to this vibe really did help him a lot, and it's nice to see. And not to mention, other than business and marketing wise, which this has been one of the biggest marketing things I think I've ever seen in metal this year, or quite frankly within like the 2020s, like this is genius shit. Not only reverting back to, you know, the original Slipknot, the OG self-title, all that kind of stuff. Talk about other people that have really made the band a big difference. You got Michael Pfaff, who has really been very key, especially his mask is really cool.
I've been so like just whatever about Michael Pfaff until very, very recently. I think that with the new masks, I think it's all just amazing.
Yeah,
like,
and
also he has a very outgoing stage presence, which I've been noticing by rewatching people record. It really fits in with their whole aesthetic, and so yeah. I'm super happy to see.
You got V-Man, who has his own place too, like that, and he's been standing out. But the real big standout is Eloy Casagrande.
Oh my god!
Holy shit! Wow. Getting a drummer from Suicidal Tendencies, and then just putting him in, like, I'm so shocked at how great Eloy Casagrande has been for Slipknot. What a, like, I after Joey Jordison, they put in Jay Weinberg, and that was already a little bit like, you know, iffy as it is, but Jay Weinberg did really good, and I was really upset.
Hey, no, absolutely no hate to Jay Weinberg. Jay Weinberg is an amazing drummer, and I think he's in. Gosh, what band was he in Sepultura now, or no? He went to Suicidal Tendencies.
Did he?
Right?
They switch places, like a trade, like
no,
NFL.
I don't think. No, Eloy Casagrande was in Sepultura. That's what I'm thinking of.
No, he was in Sepultura, not Suicidal Tendencies.
Yeah, he was in Sepultura, and then he moved to Slipknot, and then Jay Weinberg is now in Suicidal Tendencies.
That's where I got confused on too. My bad. But no, like Eloy has been genuinely one of the best replacements. Like I argue that would be someone that you could take at the beginning before Joey Jordison, if that was the case. If Joey Jordison wasn't there, he should have been the first member. But like I love his mask. I love his antics, how he is on stage. He's wonderful. And I was so like, whoa, wait a minute, why are they doing this at first? Because I was really confused with all the firings, and it's not new to Slipknot. Like they did it before with the firing of Craig Thompson, Jay Weinberg, and all these people. It was really weird. And then all of these new band members coming back, which have legitimate backgrounds in music and have done really good, especially for the industry and metal as it is, to see them have this resurgence, it just breathes such a fresh air, like a new fresh air into the system and Slipknot as it is, and the fans who are absolutely in love with all of it, because it feels like them, like the original them. It's what they've been asking for. It's what everyone's been asking for. Original Slipknot. They've been wanting the OGs back. They've been wanting, and especially with new band members, they want it to feel the same, and that's what they've done. They made it feel the same, the whole reason. And I feel like Slipknot,
and not only with sorry to cut you off, not only with just like them going back and playing all these old songs, they've also done it with their mask too. Corey's back and he's rocking dreads and like this weird like twisted up face and stuff like that, but still has like the burlappy kind of skin tone to it. Clown has like a mask that is it's basically the West German Clown, but it's more of like his new style where it's got like the like just the face. Well, I guess not new style, but newer to like how he's been doing his masks for a little bit now, where it's just like the front face and it's not like fully covering his head. We've got Sid Wilson. He's back wearing a gold British civilian duty gas mask, and it was actually really cool to see how that was made. Shout outs to, let's see, who is it? Shout outs to the House of Mask for making that happen. With AJ Good, he was the one who really like put that all together, even if he wasn't like really making the mask. but a lot of stuff has just like come together where they're putting out like these old masks that are very reminiscent to their masks from back in the day, and it's just awesome to see them on stage together, just screaming their hearts out, playing their hearts out, all of the old songs. Everyone's really happy with them for the first time in a long time, because it feels like with all of the drama that's been in the news, it's been Corey Taylor this or Clown that, or this person got fired or this person got let go and they're not in the band anymore, and people are starting to lose faith in Slipknot. But I feel like now people are finally like, okay, well, at least we have this tour. And honestly, one thing I did want to say is that I was a little bit like, not necessarily hyped, but I was a little skeptical for this tour, because all that I had heard on this before was that they wanted to play the entire first album, but then I think it was Jim Root who came out in an interview and he said, "Oh yeah, we're going to be playing some songs from the first album." And I was like, "Some songs? What do you mean some songs? You going to play just like, I don't know, Wait and Bleed and Eyeless, and then I don't know, keep playing The Devil and I, you know what I mean?" So I was a little bit skeptical, but then when the set list dropped for this Indiana show, I was like, yes, dude, I'm so ready. I'm so excited. I'm going to be going to Knotfest in Iowa later this year. So, and we may drop some content on that if I can get it. If I can get like a GoPro or something like that. I'm thinking of doing some filming on the floor for the channel. So look forward to that.
That'd be fucking sick.
Maybe if I can work it out.
If you can, but the biggest thing I take away is towards like the 2020s, the marketing and then the audience retention for Slipknot definitely died down. The fan base was there, but like taking the step back to go back to this 90s, it feels so rejuvenated. It feels fresh. It feels great. It feels like old again, and it feels just wonderful. It's a way that nostalgia can actually work now in metal, and we're seeing that a lot recently. Is nostalgia actually coming back and working? And the thing I want to point home with Slipknot as well as to how this really helps them is that you got people. I would love to see it if they did a brand new album with this look. Get the old music video vibe, make it feel old again or something like that. Really hit home, and then just do it again. And I think it's just doing wonders for everyone, and especially I want to see like another album with all of these guys right now, 90s style, like just hammering it home. It would be awesome, man, and I think they can definitely do it. But
so far all we have is that they've teased that there's a song that they've been making with Eloy Casagrande on drums called Long May You Die, and that's literally all we know about it, is that they said, yep, we are making that song, and we don't really know why, but that's all they've really said. So
they haven't really given us insight, but I guess whenever that song's out, we won't be able to maybe properly, review it, but we could probably work around how to do it. I don't know. Maybe we can do some more research and figure out how to do it. I think that's definitely something I would want to react to. But no, man, just this is wonderful. It's great. It's great to hear. It's great for everyone to just go back to this band now, re-listen to some old stuff, vibe with them, and then just get back in the mood for some Slipknot, man. That's because after the last album too, I don't think they left off where they really wanted to be on the right mark. But yeah, I would say that.
Although I do think that it is a little underplayed. I think there are some good moments on the end so far,
of course,
but there. Honestly, like if people are like listening to the first track, like listen to Adderall, like what is that? What are you guys doing with that track? Like this is not a Slipknot song. This is
I like Adderall.
Oh well. And then the finale track, like what are they doing with that song? Okay, explain to me that one then. What are they doing with finale?
I don't fucking know, but maybe this is the whatever they're doing.
Like
now,
I said, I'm not gonna hit on the album too much. I mean, I do really enjoy the Dying song, Hive Mind, H377,
H3 double hockey stick,
HG double hockey sticks. There are some good moments on there. Chapeltown Rag is also pretty good.
That's a good one.
So. It's not like there's zero moments on this track or on that.
You forgot about Yin. That's my favorite from that.
Yeah, Yin is also really good. I do like Yen too, and that was honestly like whenever I was watching that music video, that was one of the first moments where I was like, okay, Michael Pfaff, I got you. When he was playing like the little tiny, like little piano.
Mm-hmm. It's just,
I
man,
really like that.
this so fucking cool, man. This is wonderful. Excited to see what's going on with the tour. Is there anything else we needed to do, or do we go and?
I think it's time. I think it's time for Remy.
I think it's time for Remy. I'm never gonna call it that again.
Oh, that's my new favorite nickname for them.
Remy. You want to
You
listen to
just
some
said it
Remy
again.
today?
You said it again.
It's like saying Steiny. Like I don't like it.
Steinmans.
That's just like
let's talk about
let's get into the review. We're okay. So we last left off with Zazok. Now we get on to the third album, Mutter, which means mother. This is widely regarded as a very good album, and I'll be the first one to lay my hand down. This album fucking rules. Wes is going to ruin the day for me.
No. Keep talking.
This album is fucking amazing. I mean, they had iconic songs on here.
Iconic songs. Okay.
What are you going to say?
You don't know yet. You just keep talking. I'm
done talking. Like,
you were okay. Okay, I thought you were still talking. Yep, this is one of their most iconic albums. It's the third album by the band Rammstein, right? Yeah. Are we all in agreement of stuff that's happening right now? Are you good?
I guess so.
Are you really okay?
No, but maybe if you put me in a chokehold, I might.
Oh my god!
I had to sneak one in there. Just out of nowhere.
Try to sneak another one in there. All right.
Yeah.
Enough sleep token references.
Okay.
Mutter. Honestly, I did like this album more than I thought I was going to. That being said, yeah, this is my favorite Rammstein.
This fucking rules,
album.
dude.
So it's so awesome. I'm not gonna lie.
This album
finally
fucking banger.
Like I feel like this one is really setting itself apart from the other ones. I know
absolutely.
You might not necessarily agree with this, but this album is like way better than Zenzut. In my opinion.
I actually agree with you on that. Actually, I do agree.
Really?
With you. I do because I don't like Alterman from the last album and the last I've
Then why did you make? Hold on, I'll have a beef with you. Why did you say in the title of the last video, "Is this the best Rammstein album?" When you didn't? Because
I was trying to get views, and it didn't work.
Hey, it didn't work. Yeah, King.
Yeah, King. We'll get there eventually when we start talking about Knocked Loose and Tool.
I can't wait to talk about Tool and then garner millions and millions of dollars.
Millions and millions of ecstasy and acid, because that's exactly what it's like listening to a song up there. Anyways, Rammstein Mutter. This was released in 2001. It was coming right off the back of Zazok, so it was like, okay, now the band's clearly popular, they're in the mainstream, what are they going to deliver? They deliver a fucking bomb. They deliver Mutter. And it also has one of their other iconic songs, which we'll get to that in a minute, but I mean, this is one of their best albums, objectively and subjectively, but then again, I mean, it's subjectively tasting it, but I mean, if you really compare them to the other albums, this one just holds up so well. It is so good. It sounds great. It's fluid. It doesn't get boring to me. It all has their own separate sounds, and this is what leads. I think this is where like Rammstein starts defining their sound more. Like this is the defining Rammstein album that makes their sound. So the rest of the albums that they have after that sound, I wouldn't say so similar to this, but really does make it sound like, okay, this is what Rammstein sounds like. Hersalide was the starting to begin with. They were finding it, had some great bangers in there, had some not so. Then Zazok, the most popular one where they went off. There were some that I didn't really feel like were, and a lot of other people didn't really maybe sit well, but it had Du Hast in there and Buchtisch and all the other kind of stuff, which was really, that set them up the slope. And now you get to the Mutter, and I feel like, okay, this is how this band cements itself as one of the top industrial metal bands to exist and one of the top metal bands, period, across the world.
Yeah, like you really can't argue. Like just looking at these numbers, I'm going off of YouTube Music, but the first song 222 million plays, the second song 144 million plays, third song 470 million plays, the fourth song 395 million plays, the fifth song 288 million plays, the sixth song 135 million plays. Like this is some plays that you would see from like one of your more mainstream artists, and these guys like if you go up to a random person on the street and you ask them what Rammstein is, they're like, I have no idea. Probably. Like I'm just guessing.
But
Because
if
I
you
had
ask
no
any
idea who
metal
they were.
person, they'll probably be able to come up with something. And then I guess maybe you can go to this. But I mean, not only like business wise and numbers wise does it do good, musically, it sounds so defining and refining their sound, and it sounds way more industrial. It's like the perfect mix of both like a little bit of techno with hardcore, like really deep heavy metal. And I think the combination of that both sounds great. And Till actually has a really good voice in this one, I would say, in some. And I don't feel like he doesn't really, I wouldn't say like some of his musical tones, especially before this album, were really defined. It's not like I hated it because he didn't like have like a beautiful voice. And I think even at some later in the like later albums, he doesn't do it as well sometimes. But I do feel like he has a great voice, and I feel like especially here, especially in one song, he has a great voice, and it's really defining because Till is can do screaming, but also he can do really melodic sounds, but it's not high pitched as you would be. It's very low octave, and I think that really works really well for the band. And also, shout out to fucking Richard Cruz because he kills it on this album. He kills it.
Honestly, like this is kind of everything that I was hoping for in Zezucht, but it's just like up by 10. I'm not gonna lie. I think this album is just like so solid.
Good, man. Let's go and get started. Let's go and get started. Let's get into
enough glazing Rammstein. Yeah. Enough glazing Till Lindemann.
Even though I love that, just doing that on sound. All right, first song, Mein Herz brennt, which means my heart burns.
This is so awesome. Whenever I first heard this, I was like, hey yo, go off, man. Off on the beat. Yo.
Play the beat back. God, what a fucking opener. What an opener. What can you say? Mein Herz brennt is like the violins that are with it mixed with the really thrashy metal, not really like thrashy metal, more like heavier guitars. Oh my God, what can you say about it? It's just a amazing opener, beautiful, and then Till does a really good job, like really leading this song out too with screaming and melody, and I think it's really good. I think it's really good. There's also a remix that is just acapella, or there's a piano version of Till just doing it too. It's really interesting.
Acapella.
Sorry, not acapella. So I
think you were saying like archipelago.
I said acapella go. I just put.
I know, but you were like meaning that, but it's not what that means either. So.
I didn't do this in the last two albums because I completely forgot, but I don't think it really matters as much as it is now. But now I do actually want to get into the topic because there is a little bit of story to some of these albums, especially the next album. They do have some story into it, and I did want to talk about some of the meanings of some of the songs because Mein Herz brennt talks about the story of a haunting nightmares and dark dreams evoking a sense of fear and terror, often interpreted as a metaphor for deep emotion, pain, or passion, where you get the name My Heart Burns. It can definitely relate to more of like an internal feeling more than it is having to relate to the story of an album. I do feel like it has it. And obviously Mutter means mother. I know we're getting ahead, but like the whole album, it means mother. And then on the album is there's a child on the album cover. So I feel like there's going to be a sense of family, like I think there's gonna be a sense of like child and mother or dad kind of feelings of the album. I'm just saying, I'm going off that basis. I could be completely wrong, but I do feel like there's something there. Yep. Bread.
Yeah, I mean, yeah. But whenever I first heard the song, like the like slow leaning in intro, and then like it just like ramps up the whole song, just seems like this like the start to this beautiful magnum opus of an album. I'm not gonna lie, I really enjoyed this track.
Sets the tone for the album. Sets the tone. Mm-hmm. It's what an opener should be. Links.
Hold on. I do want to like just say, like, okay, Gojira did an album called The Link, right? But Rammstein did Links 2, 3, and 4 in one song, and then they had all these other songs in it. Honestly, like, what are you doing, Gojira? Step it up.
You can't even do 3 more, and they can do 3 fights.
They did 3 different Links in one song on their album. Where are you, Gojira?
No,
they've been really quiet since this song. Actually, they were not like a thing.
No,
the song dropped.
The translation of this means left 2, 3, 4. Because I do know the meaning of this song, and it's because the band is accused of right-wing sympathies, and while I think that's a poor excuse, like poor name to call it, let me just go ahead and break it down. They were a lot of Nazi stuff getting thrown their way. They were very much accused of, and it's because they're German and they're playing metal shit. They were accused of being Nazis, which is a really stupid thing to call them. Just because they're from Germany and they're playing metal songs. I think that was super fucking lame to be labeling them as that, and really inappropriate all the way around. But obviously this was back in the early 2000s. It's not what they are now. This song was made in verse so they wouldn't be called this. It was like, hey, you guys have been calling us like Nazis and all these other stupid shit we just don't believe in. That's not us, and here's why. So they made a song basically off the crux of all of these accusations being hurled their way. And they are a more left-leaning political stance. I know we're not talking about, or we don't want to discuss politics in here between left or right, because I couldn't give a shit what you are here, because we're just here for the music. But this is basically just telling them, hey, fuck off. We're not Nazis, and we believe more on the other side than this side. So I think that was kind of funny that they made it begin with. But musically, this kicks ass.
Musically, it is pretty good.
Like, I love the opening march. This one sounds more of like the like a more, not toned down, but more less heavier version of the song. But I think it just works really well. I like the speed of it, the dun dun dun, and like I love the fucking. I love how it sounds because it's fast paced yet is a nice pace going throughout the song, and I think it really helps with the second song on the album too. I think it was a great placement. But I did quite like it.
All right, and then we get into
Zone.
Zone.
I can't. No. It's Zone.
I mean, he said Sonne. I listened to the song. He said
Zone. It's, you pronounce S to Z. Zone.
He said it Sonne.
Whatever, man. Just okay. So Zone.
I listened to the song. I listened to the song. He said Sonne many times in the song.
Okay.
At least 3.
It sounds like zone, because that's what I thought too, but it means zone is what he was saying, but he just, the way he says it. Anyways, they mean sun. It means sun, like the sun. Originally written as an interest music for the boxer Vitaly Klitschko. I couldn't really say it. The song describes overwhelming power and presence of the sun, symbolizing strength and victory. This song just like absolutely amazing. Blew it out of the water. I know it's like really popular. It's like one of their best songs or whatever, but like all of the like mainstream appeal of the song aside, it is just like absolutely awesome. Whenever the chorus hits, it's like you're hitting a Xan and a Perky at the same time. I can't believe you just made that comparison. That's awful.
Am I wrong?
I don't know. I never took one. Listen, this was, I think, after America being my first song I listened to, Zone was like my second, and I fell in love with the band because of it. This song is so melodically great. It has heavy guitar riffs. It's
so kick-ass. It goes into the chorus, and it's just like you're floating on air.
It's just
like Tillinderman singing couldn't be better than what it is right now. I'm not gonna lie.
And then just the guitars kick ass. Oh my god, it's just,
and it has like that that kind of like strange air of like it twisting, if you know what I mean. Like it's like while it's going, I don't know if it's just something about the chord progression, but something about it is like it being still like creepy at the same time as it being like melodic. You know what I'm talking about?
Yeah, no, I absolutely get you, and it definitely does sound like that. But
It does that all throughout the album, but it really shows up on Zone.
it's just an amazing song. There's nothing I can describe it. Go if you haven't listened to it, and if you watch this, go listen to it. It is. It is.
You have homework now.
You have homework. It is as good as we say it is. It is an amazing song. It is one of their best songs, and rightfully so. There is nothing wrong with that song. And also, music video kicks ass too. Next one, Ich will, which means I want.
This is one of the songs where I'm like, okay, all right, it makes sense to me now. And by that I mean what was the keyboardist? Flake?
Yep.
Right?
Flake
buddy. I know we're pals, okay. It makes sense to me now. Like your purpose in life. No, I'm just kidding.
I know why you're here.
What I really mean to say is like this fits really well. I love the like drippy keyboarding that's going along.
It's so cool
throughout this song, and like how it gets heavy and how it gets lighter and stuff like that. Like this song is really good.
So the music video is about a bank heist, and I think it's kind of cool because if you listen to the keyboards, it sounds like Mission Impossible, like keyboarding the do 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 do, which is super cool. This means I want. It means the song explores themes of fame, desire for recognition, and the relationship between performers and the audience. Emphasizes for the longing of attention and validation. With that being said, intro is like super really weird and cool, and I like it, and then it gets right into that heavy guitar riffs and then just the more flowing, and then I like that it like Till's toning down his voice for this one at the same time. Flake, this song is basically like Flake's standout, I would say. Sounds really good. Like Flake does a great job, not to mention again Paul Landers and Richard Cruz do really good on guitars, and I actually like the drumming, so Christoph Schneider, shout out to you, because that was really good. And I don't know, this song is like really weird but in a good way. It's really good.
Yeah.
Do quite.
All right, and one thing I want to talk about, like outside of like just the songs, is like the transition from Ich will to Firefly. Whatever, dude.
I
like,
just trying to make it better so you know how to pronounce it. Firefly. Listen to the song as he says Firefly.
Listen, Firefly, like the transition from track number 4
to Ich will to Firefly. Yes.
5. Just like, as I love whenever there are super clean transitions in albums, and like it doesn't have to be every song, but it just shows that you care a little bit more about stringing it together into a cohesive story rather than just putting a couple songs here, a couple songs there. I guess that's an album, let's put it out. You know what I mean?
I mean, I agree. It's a really good transition. I also noticed one on Links 234 to Zone, but Firefly.
Yeah, but this one is like where it's like fluid, and like Flake is still like doing like the same keyboard movements.
Oh yeah.
So if you listen to them next to each other, it's like
it's really good, and I love it. And then it gets right into the heavy guitars until like I love the Firefly and the bang bang. I fucking love this song. It's such a kick ass. This is something that you could work out to, or unless you were in the military. If you're in the military, I would listen to this song. If you're on like deployment,
if you're in the military or working out, you need to be listening to this song.
Because Firefly actually translates to fire at will. With military and aggressive imagery, the song is about releasing inner violence and chaos. It's often associated with letting loose and thrill destruction, because it definitely sounds like a badass, kick-ass song. It feels like I'm going to punch you in the fucking face, and then I'm going to shoot some guns afterwards. I won't say shooting guns at people because I'm not here to promote gun violence, but...
Use a different analogy. All right. All right. This is like when you're at Super Weenie Hut Juniors and they bring you another milkshake, dude. Like, bro, you know what I'm saying?
Bro, the comparison's right there. Fire fries.
Oh crap!
Oh, that was funny.
Between my desk. Hold on.
Okay, I'll cut out the bit.
Where were we? Shout outs to Mega Man for being
Firefly sounds badass. It is like a workout song for me. It's a headbanger. It feels like, honestly, like, you know, Rammstein's known for their fire and the explosions, and this song feels like fire and explosions. It sounds great. I mean, what else can I say?
Yeah.
Oh, then the next one, Mutter.
Oh,
Oh my god.
my gosh.
Mutter.
Mutter, dude. Like the title track. By the way, if you didn't know this, it actually translates to mother
Shut
in
the
English.
fuck up. Fucker. Anyways, the title track.
In case you didn't know, I'm a bit of a historian, and I actually know
I'm a
the
bit of
meaning
a
of songs.
translator. The title track deals with themes of loneliness and longing for maternal love. It tells the story of a person created artificially without a mother seeking maternal affection and identity. I hope I'm getting these right too, because I couldn't find it online correctly, at least. But man, this song, just the creepy guitar intro with the baby sound, and then Till, and just such a slow paced, wonderful, beautiful song. And then the screaming too, by the way, at the end that Till does, I think is pretty cool. And then I love the guitars in this one. That those riffs are so good. It sounds so grand, and
it's like it's just like I love metal songs that are like kind of like slower, but they still have like heavy like electric guitar feel like this.
oh yeah,
Like
this song is beautiful.
this song is so awesome. I'm not gonna lie.
It is. It is a banger. It is a banger in my eyes. It is just such a wonderful song. I mean, it's great. I don't have anything bad to say about this song. This whole album is so good. The next one, Spieler.
Now I have a little bit of a gripe with this. This one is instantly my least favorite song on the album.
Oh man.
I'm sorry. Well, I gotta choose one of them.
Well, I know, but like, this one's not that bad.
One after this might give me a little run for my money, but the only reason why is I really just don't like whenever there's just like straight up talking in songs.
Oh yeah.
Like I'm sorry.
I don't like the
like
intro.
The intro is just like him talking in German, and I'm just like, it could be English, it could be Japanese. I don't care. I just hate like just talking in songs. I don't know why.
I agree. I don't like the intro. I'm not a big fan of it. The rest of the song is good.
After that, yeah, the rest of the song is pretty good. The chorus is good. The riffs are banging, but
yeah, the intro I do agree.
Just don't like
the song means music box. A song is about a child who pretends to be dead and is buried with a music box. The music box continues to play, symbolizing innocence, childhood, and prepares neglect or misunderstanding. So a lot of the things that I see in these albums is maybe there's not like an overall story that you have to follow each track to get, as more there's a theme. There is like an overall theme to the album, which to me is just as good as storytelling as it is. It's like a collection of songs, but they have meaning to it, but they don't have to be played in a certain order. And I think that's actually kind of nice. I do quite like that. That way, it's not like super strenuous just to listen to, and you have to listen to one over the other. It's quite nice, actually. Spieler, yeah, I really do like the rest of the song. I mean, it's just, I'm not a big fan of the intro, but yeah, it's really good. And the next one, Zvita.
I think you mean Twitter. And he actually says it. I heard him. He said Twitter.
I heard him. He said Twitter. He said Twitter.
He said Twitter. He said Twitter. So he was actually predicting that Twitter was going to be invented here, which I think is pretty cool. Honestly, we see a lot of the Simpsons have a lot of predictions, but honestly, Till Lindemann had this one. I'm not gonna lie. He totally saw it coming.
Song's pretty good. I like it.
Yeah, it's pumping, dude. This song is pumping. It's like immediately like bring the pace up to 10 with this song, and commit atrocities on the 5. You know,
I like his chorus too. Song means hermaphrodite. Was not expecting that. The track discusses the concept of duality in gender and identity, explores themes of self-acceptance and the struggle with being different. Okay, all right. Well, all right, that's cool. I guess it fits with the theme. It is a really good song though. I don't know why. I love the fast-paced nature of it, and it's like Link's 2, 3, 4, but like in the latter half of the album. It has like a nice slower pace to it, but it's nice. It really kicks ass. The next one, Ryan Ross. Oh my god, the fucking guitars in this kill. God,
it is pretty awesome. I feel like I've just been saying the same thing over and over again, but they change each song on this album up just a little bit, but they keep with the same theme of like having these hard guitar riffs and these melodic choruses that I think just work really well. And this is honestly, like, no offense, the first industrial album that I've really vibed with. Like, I really do like this album.
It is really, and Ryan Ross is, to me, is more of a headbanging song because it's just, it doesn't like slow down at all, and it has like these really good, like very like the pace differentiating of sound to it, and also there's a violin at the end. It sounds really chaotic, and it's just like headbanging shit. I'm like, yeah, and the song means in out. Straightforward and explicit song about sexual activity focusing on physical pleasure and act of self. So masturbation. That's basically what I get from that. I'm just telling it like it is. Can't get mad at me.
Cool.
Yeah. All right. Adios, which means goodbye.
Now, here's where I take issue with this album.
I actually don't mind Adios. I think it sounds pretty good.
Now, here's where I take issue with this album.
Okay.
Why didn't they name the last song Adios, being like "See you later"? They totally could have done that, and they totally could have just named the last song Adios, and nothing would have changed. Nothing would have changed at all. But no, they had to name the last song Nebel. What the hell is a Nebel?
Fog.
Nebel. Like what the hell is that? What even is that? Huh? Explain.
It means fog. But we won't get to that because let's talk about Adios. But
why isn't Adios the last song? Explain.
I don't know. Is there like a point I'm supposed to get here for like?
I was hoping you were about to just like completely slam me and say that Adios in German means like, I don't know, sheep or something like that.
It says goodbye. Adios isn't German. Like.
Yeah, I know, but I don't. I was hoping there was a German. Never mind. Okay, there was no joke. It was just, why isn't Adios the last track? That would have been awesome. It actually is just like they named this song Adios, and then now I'm even more disappointed that I was right to complain about this. I like specifically didn't look up the meaning because I was hoping to do this bit like while I was listening to this, and then just have you completely be like, "Oh no, you idiot! It actually means sheep or something, and it means like how people just listen to whatever their leaders tell them to do." No, it's actually just like as disappointing as my original claim was. So. Yeah, let's talk about a fucking song.
Anyways, after your spiel there for a minute, your spieler, the song speaks about finality and parting, often interpreted as leaving behind destructive habits or relationships. It has a sense of closure and farewell. I can't finish the fucking song because I make these one-liners that are great. Adios, I really like the weird guitar vibes of it, like the really changing pace. I didn't know how I felt about it at first, but after a couple listens, I was like, okay, it's really not as bad as I think it is, and I did quite enjoy it.
Honestly, yeah.
You're not gonna do it back, okay?
That's all I had. I'm sorry, I didn't have much to say about this track. I'm kind of. My whole rant got completely thrown aside by like it literally just being like nothing when I was thinking about this.
Because
it was supposed to be a setup. This was supposed to be a setup and a punch down, but it just there was a setup and then
honestly,
there was no punch line.
I thought you were gonna like just say it so I can be like, well, you said that about Sleep Token albums. Why can I say about Rammstein? I'm like, well, maybe you have a point. And I thought that's where you were going.
Let's talk about the last song.
Oh, come on. We can't skip over Adios like that and just say, yeah, I got nothing much to say about the song. Come on.
I don't
Give
have
me some
insight
other than this. Don't tell me I ruined the song for you. Just
no. I don't wanna
go away.
It's a fine song. I would say I just kind of agree.
Yeah.
Like I said, I really don't have much to say about the song. Now you just really just took it out for me.
Oh, well, I'm sorry, Pookie.
Let's talk about the last song, please.
Neville fog is what it means. The
fog is coming.
Fog is coming.
Run.
A melancholic song about loss and remembrance. It describes the story of a last kiss shared in the fog, symbolizing the fading of memories and emotions. I think musically it sounded quite weird. However, I did enjoy.
No. It sounded amazing. It gave the album atmosphere, even more atmosphere than it already did. Like, I think it really ties the whole album together into this neat little bow. I think that this is like a way better ending. I would have liked if they switched the names, and that's literally it. Like, I mean, if they switched the names of the last two songs, like, I don't even want them to move places. I think this is like a really good outro for it.
Oh no, I agree. That's what I'm saying. Like it's not like something I feel like I want to go back to and listen all the time, but I don't mind it. I do like the ending of it. It's really weird, but like in a good way. And I think you're right. It does put a good bow on the album. It's a good ending where it, from Mein Herzbrennt all the way down, from this big opening to this very slow down, like I ran out of steam, fading kind of song. It's great. I think it's a good way to end the album. Like, I have nothing bad to say about this album, genuinely. Like, I mean, yeah, you got your good spots here and here, but like, genuinely, none of these songs sound bad to me that I hate. I'm not even gonna lie. And that's wonderful. And finally, I found a fucking album that you enjoy so much. My God, it's been so long. Took me forever just to find one Rammstein album that was like, this is good.
It's so long. It's only been... Man, you want to talk about the last album I enjoyed that we reviewed together you thought was awful?
What was it?
Well, it wasn't that you thought, well, we're talking about Mike Kroll. It's just...
Oh, well, that doesn't, yeah.
That doesn't count? Oh, it doesn't count? Oh, it doesn't count. Oh.
No, count, no.
Anyways, honestly, you know what? You're going to go first on this one.
You're right, because this isn't actually my favorite Rammstein album.
And for now, this is my favorite Rammstein album.
That's totally cool with me. My honorable mention, it's really hard for me to do between these two. It's between Ishville and Reinros. I can't tell between the two. They're so kick-ass. But at number 3, I have to put Mutter. I got to put Mutter. It's so good. I fucking love that song. And it grew on me so much because I love the guitars in it so well. Everything about it's good. Number 2, Mein Herzbrennt. Kick-ass opener. I love the violin. I love everything about it. And then number 1 is Zone. Because Zone is a banger fucking song. And it's one of my favorite songs from Rammstein.
Uh-huh.
Uh-huh.
My honorable mention is going to be Adios. Because I love that song, and I will always have such deep and fond memories of the time I got absolutely embarrassed, utterly humiliated on this podcast.
Well, fuck the other songs, I guess.
And I'm kind of sad. So my number 3 is going to be Zone. Number 2 is going to be Mutter, and number 1 is Mein Herzbrennt.
Damn, really? I thought it would be the other way around. I mean, Mein Herzbrennt kicks ass. I mean,
yeah, it's just like, it was just like the moment of like, whoa, industrial metal got me bricked off.
I didn't know you flowed like that. I didn't know you were chill like that.
It's like taking a Xan and a Perky at the same time.
Oh my God.
Anything else you want to say about this album?
It's beautiful.
It is pretty good. The last thing I want to say is that I wish they made like maybe like a stress ball or like a stress toy with like this baby's face on it. I just want to.
Oh my God. The soft spot on the baby's face.
Yeah, like little.
Like.
Not like to an actual fetus, but like a toy that was shaped like this, so I could go like, yeah.
I feel like that's already a thing.
Hold on, I've got it. Okay, well, I'll look that up later. Or maybe I won't because I don't need that in my search history.
Okay.
You got anything else we wanted to do?
No, I actually don't, because I haven't made the shorts yet for the other one. So this is where we're at right now. We will see.
This is where we're at right now.
On the next album will be Rise.
Rise.
Otherwise,
Orange.
the Orange album.
That's why you like it so much. Just because it's orange.
No, I'm not 5. I'm not gonna like an album because of a color. Like I just like the album because it sounds.
Do you enjoy that? Is the color orange your favorite color?
I think it's a great color, but I don't think it's.
I'm not gonna lie, my favorite color is orange too. So
I don't like a stupid Fox debate right now. Well, I think the color orange.
Do you like it because your favorite color is orange? Yes or no?
Well, I'm gonna do what people normally do and avoid the question with a question of your own. What do you think about it?
I like the color orange.
I like the color orange. It looks cool. Rise, Flukendor.
We like the color orange.
I don't know why I did that.
Okay. All right. Well, I think we're out of things to talk about, so I think we should go ahead and cut this one off.
I mean, unless you have 3 minutes to spare, and this could be an hour.
Oh man, is it like 3 minutes to an hour?
It is 3 minutes to an hour.
All right. If you've watched this far, make sure to comment. Mason is like really, really like cool, and that he looks like the Nestle Crunch kid. If you've gotten this far, like you didn't click off after that or poor comment that I just made towards him, you should go check out our other socials. If you don't like us streaming on YouTube, we stream on, or we also have our podcast on Spotify. If you listen to podcasts on Spotify, we've got an Instagram, we've got a Twitter. Do we have a TikTok?
Have we got that up yet? No, we do not.
We don't have a TikTok yet. We also don't. What the? No. I got a couple more seconds.
Let me do just one guess the band member. Just one. Get out of my system, okay?
Am I guessing or are you guessing?
We can do both. We can just do both. I already got my guy.
Oh my gosh. All right. What's your category?
Guitarist.
And mine is also guitarist. Actually, no. I'm gonna do a different category. My category is going to be not any of the main categories. I don't want to like immediately give it away.
So a DJ.
I'm not immediately giving it away.
So not bassist, drummer, lead singer, and
guitarist. Yes. Is that okay?
That's okay. I mean,
okay.
Get on. All right, and then you go first. Then I went first last time.
Okay, so you're guessing first.
Yep.
All right. 3, 2, 1, go.
Is he a DJ?
No.
Is he a synthesizer? A keyboardist?
Yes.
Is it Flake?
Yes. You're no fun at all. You're
because
zero fun.
When you boil it down to like 3, and it's like now you know how I feel when you guessed 2 from Sleep Token last time.
Yeah, well, you still doubled my time. So how about that one? You still doubled the world record, which is me for 4 seconds. You did 9 seconds. How does that feel? You know what? I have another one. Same category.
Okay.
All right. Hold on. Reset. Okay, go.
Is it Johan?
No.
Damn it. That would have been so funny. DJ Lethal?
No.
Oh, now I'm stumped. Oh, no. Now I'm stumped. Fuck. Michael Pfaff.
No.
Craig Thompson?
No.
Is it a keyboardist?
Yes.
Okay, it's a keyboardist, so it's not Craig Thompson. It's the new fucker. God damn it. I don't know. Oh my God, what's his name? He's from Slipknot, and I know it. He's from Slipknot. It's not Michael Pfaff. It's not. Oh my God, what is his name? Is it Sid?
No.
Oh, because it was keyboardist. Why did I think DJ? No, you said keyboardist. Fuck. I know what you said. God damn it. I don't know his fucking name.
10 seconds.
I don't know. I don't know his name. It's not V-Man. I mean, like.
No, it's not V-Man. He's a bassist.
I'm just throwing out names. I know he's a fucking bassist.
All right, you lose. So this one was kind of cheating. Yeah, it's the new guy, but it's kind of cheating because people don't really know his identity yet. I would have gone. Hold on. I would have got if you. People have theorized that it's somebody from Clown's Camp called Jeff. So if you said Jeff, I would have given it to you. But you didn't say it was Jeff, so you get to lose.
No, I didn't.
You should have said Jeff. Should have said Jeff.
All right, I'm gonna make it a little complicated on you. Then we're gonna be like that.
What the man?
I'm gonna switch. I am going to
switching.
I'm going to switch from guitarist to lead singers.
Lead singers, okay.
To a band that is currently playing now. Give all the hints that you want, and I will answer them accordingly. Actually, I'm so confident, I will give you an extra 30 seconds. 90 seconds on the clock.
Oh, hell! Twiggy Jigsaw.
Oh, fuck.
You're going to have an extra 30 seconds. Oh, hell no, you
Twiggy Jigsaw. All right. Minute and 30, starting now.
Sushi. Yes!
I thought you completely forgot about him. You never listened to his shit.
Yes! How much? Did you even push the timer?
Yes! Like 5 seconds.
5 seconds?
No, it was like a minute 28. Like, are you fucking kidding me? No, I'm
2 seconds.
I'm going back to guitars now. No, I'm going back to guitars.
We're ending the episode.
No, we're not. I can
Thank you guys for watching.
I can end this whenever I want.
I'm so glad
I can end this whenever I fucking want. I will keep
stopping
the recording things on. No, you don't. No, you don't. You don't even listen to Ghost Kid shit anymore. You don't even listen to Ghost Kid shit anymore.